Telescopic Fishing Rod Buying Guide. Telescopic fishing rods are a great investment for anyone who loves to fish. They provide a much greater reach than standard rods, which means you can cover more area in less time. Additionally, telescopic fishing rods come in different lengths and weights, so you're guaranteed to find one that fits your needs. Let's get started. What is a telescopic fishing rod? Let's start by defining a telescopic fishing pole. A telescopic fishing rod, in its most basic form, is a fishing rod that can be collapsible to fit into a small storage area. To utilize these rods, you must draw the rod out similarly to how umbrella is pulled out. People usually use these rods for freshwater fishing, but if you know how to choose the finest one, you may use them for saltwater fishing as well. Foldable fishing rods are available in a variety of forms and shapes, and are referred to as portable rods, collapsing rods, and slide-able rods. A telescopic fishing rod might be a terrific addition to your hiking gear for your next holiday since it can be collapsed to less than a fourth of its original size. It may be carried in your pocket when riding. The majority of these rods are composed of fiberglass, which makes them tough and strong in the same way that ordinary rods are. You must keep in mind, however, that telescopic fishing rods are collapsible and have several compartments, so expecting them to last as long as ordinary rods is unrealistic. Consider these factors when choosing the best telescopic fishing rod. Because telescopic rods are foldable, you'll need to think about a few key elements before deciding whether or not to acquire them. They are provided below for your consideration. Materials. A product constructed of carbon fiber or fiberglass would be good for increased durability, and it should also be somewhat heavier. However, this does not mean that you must choose a large unit at the expense of comfort when traveling. It's a delicate balancing act, since heavier rods aren't ideal for regular travelers. Weight, in reality, is a distinct component that requires more explanation. People like lightweight telescopic rods, which is both good and bad. When something hefty hits your bait with lighter stuff, you'll get into difficulty. Yes, it must be able to bend enough to avoid damage, which necessitates a lightweight rod. If you get an extremely lightweighted one, avoid hefty catches, and there's no need in criticizing yourself after you commit and fail to grab anything that is out of the rod's reach. The total number of sections. The less parts you have, the better. Most rods have 3 to 6 sections, and adding more can impair the rod's overall strength, regardless of the grade of the materials employed. Although it would be preferable to choose a product with fewer portions, the lengthy sections do have an impact on storage. The rod's length. This is closely connected to the previous point, since the length of the rod is quite important while traveling and on the water. So, know what you're going to do with your rod and where you're going to utilize it. For those who prefer to fish in small areas, a shorter rod is no problem. Surf fishing, on the other hand, necessitates the use of a telescopic fishing rod that is at least 8 feet long. Also, the length of the rod is proportional to its weight, so keep that in mind. Traditional rods vs. telescopic rods. To establish a fair comparison between telescopic and conventional fishing rods, consider a few key aspects. Performance. Traditional rods outperform telescopic rods in terms of performance because telescopic rods lose a significant amount of force due to the fact that they are split into multiple portions. In terms of performance, there's literally no comparison between the two. Convenience. Telescopic rods, as you may know, are quite portable and can be used on the road with ease. Furthermore, most of these items include lures and reels, so you won't have to buy them individually. Durability. Traditional rods are clearly the winner. Telescopic rods are made up of numerous sections to do the same task as a single-piece machine, which has an influence on durability. If you want to use a telescopic rod every day of the week, it will undoubtedly create issues along the road. Remember that these rods are made for frequent travelers, so don't expect them to last as long or perform as well as ordinary fishing rods. Price? Even yet, as compared to conventional fishing rods, the market for telescopic rods is small. As a result, the available options are restricted, particularly for high-quality items, and the price may be somewhat more. If you just intend to use it on your next trip or a few times a year, though, you can get one without robbing a bank. You can select the ideal telescopic fishing rod or rod and reel combination for you. Whether you are a beginning, intermediate, or experienced fisherman, the majority of them may be used in both salt and fresh water to capture generally medium-sized fish. Consider your chosen size, materials, handle, and power rating when selecting which is the best option for you. If you plan on taking yours on a lot of trips, It's a good idea if it comes with a carrying bag. Most are made of high-quality materials that, with regular cleaning and care, may endure a long period. So that sums up today's video. We hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please leave a like on the video. And if you are new here, hit that subscribe button. Until the next video, have a great day.